Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your virtual Christmas cocktail experience. I hope you've all received your box. My name's Johnny, I'm going to be hosting it. First of all, if you open the box, you will see a Christmas card from us wishing you a Merry Christmas and talking you through what's in the box. Next thing you will see is your Santa hat. So please put it on your head and then we are good to go. So before we start making any drinks, I want to talk you through what goes with what. So in your box, you will see a small miniature bottle with a red dot on the top. That goes with the small red mixer bottle and the candy cane too. So your clear miniature bottle without the red dot goes with the white mixer bottle and the jar of desiccated coconut. So your brown half-filled mixer bottle goes with the cherry plum soda, the lime, the bag of mint leaves, and the sugar sachet too. You'll also see you've got a small miniature bottle of Jägermeister cold brew. You can put this in the cocktails if you want, but it doesn't go in any, but it's for yours to do as you please. It's a treat from Jägermeister. You can do it as a shot or you can try it in a cocktail. Also in your box, you will have a martini glass and a miniature cocktail shaker. Some things we need you to supply: a martini glass, 2 highball glasses, a knife and a chopping board. You'll need something to muddle with and something to churn your cocktail with. If you haven't got a bartender's muddler, you could use a solid wooden spoon like this. And if you haven't got a bar spoon, the handle of a wooden spoon works just fine. Also, don't forget, one more thing you need, a small side plate or a saucer. So the first cocktail we're going to make today is the magical gingerbread cosmopolitan. So how do you make it? Okay, you're going to serve the drink straight up, so without ice, but you do want it to be really cold, okay? So we're going to chill the glass down. You do that just by putting some ice in the glass while you make the cocktail. So ice it up, put it to one side, okay? First thing you're going to do is chop your lime in half. You're going to chop it in half this way, okay? So you get 2 round halves like so. 1 half of the cosmopolitan, and you're going to put 1 half to one side, which you will need for later. So we need to extract the juice out of the lime. There's a few ways you could do this. You can squeeze it in with your hand. You could use one of these lime presses, or if you've got one of them in your kitchen, your old-fashioned citrus juicer, you could use that. So squeeze the lime into your shaker, like so. And then next thing we're going to add is the small spirit bottle with the red dot on. It wouldn't really matter which order you put the bottles in, but when bartenders are making cocktails, they always start with the base spirit and build the cocktail from there. So we'd like you to do the same. So in that bottle you've got 25 millilitres of dried orange liqueur and 25 millilitres of vodka. We've used Absolute. Next you're going to put your red mixer bottle in. In that you've got 50 millilitres of gingerbread syrup, 80 millilitres of cranberry juice and a little sprinkling of magic dust. Next you're going to ice it up. So as much ice as you can get in the shaker. Seal it up. And then if you're feeling confident, throw it behind your back. Really good shake. Really important when you're shaking, a couple of things. Seal it up using both hands, so one hand on the bottom, one hand over the top, with your finger over the lid, and this is really important. Please take a step to the side and shake that way. If you shake that way and you let go of your strainer, it might torpedo your laptop or your iPad. So step to the side, long hard shakes. So you can feel a good level of condensation on the tin. Then you're going to take your ice out of the glass, that's chilled it down a bit, and then strain your cocktail into your martini glass. And then finish by hanging your candy cane over the rim of the glass. This can also be used to stir it, and you'll see the drink will magically shimmer. And there is one rule at our festive virtual cocktail experience. All drinks must be served with a smile. Cheers, everyone. So the second cocktail we're going to make is the White Christmas. Here's how you make it. So you'll see you've got a small jar of desiccated coconut. You're going to start by sprinkling some of this onto your side plate. Like so. Then the other half of lime that you saved before, you're going to rub that around the rim of your highball glass. And then dip that into the coconut. Give the glass a little tap to get rid of the loose ones. And there you'll see you've coated the rim of the glass. Okay, so you've got to ice it up, but be careful when you're icing it up. You don't want to knock all that coconut off, so gently fill the glass up with your ice cubes. Next, we're going to put the clear spirit bottle. So just so you know, in there we have got 50 millilitres of vanilla infused vodka. We've used Absolute, which is a great brand of vodka and brilliant with the vanilla in. That goes in your cocktail shaker. Next, you put in your white mixer bottle. So just so you know, in there you have got some lovely Monin white chocolate syrup, some funking coconut puree, and some unsweetened coconut milk. So that goes in your cocktail shaker next. Then add your ice to the shaker. Seal it up. And if you're feeling confident, throw it behind your back. Give it a really good shake. And strain it out into your highball glass. Like so. Add straw to the glass. Take your desiccated coconut again. Hold it over the side plate. And as it's a white Christmas, we're going to make it snow. So the third cocktail we're going to make today is the winter spiced mojito. Okay, you do that like this. Grab your knife and your chopping board and chop up the remaining half a lime that you've saved. So chop it up into little pieces, 8 or so pieces like so, so you've just diced it up. And that goes in the bottom of your highball glass. Now you're going to muddle this, so muddling is basically the process of pushing all the juice out of the lime. You can use a bartender's muddler if you've got one, which looks something like that. If you haven't, a solid rolling pin works really well. So I'm going to use the rolling pin. Here's what you do. Put the rolling pin in, put your palm over the top, get your elbow up in the air, and make sure you're on a nice firm surface so you can create some pressure. Put your hand over the glass so it doesn't all spray in your face. And as you push down, just give the rolling pin a little turn, like so. You can just see all the juice coming out of the limes. And you do that until you're happy all the juice is extracted. Like so. Next, we're going to add the rum. So in this bottle, you've got 50 millilitres of spiced rum. We've used Captain Morgan spiced. And we've made some winter spice syrup. So we did that by boiling some hot water, putting in some mulled wine spice, and adding some sugar to make it into a syrup. So that goes in next. Next, your mint leaves. So what you need to do with these is you need to get yourself a nice sprig. So I say a nice sprig, piece off the top like so, that you're going to put to one side for the garnish. And then get yourself 7 or 8 nice mint leaves in the palm of your hand, and then you're going to give them a smack once, nice and hard. And then they're good to go in the glass. Now you add some ice. And now you're going to churn it. So grab the handle of your wooden spoon. You're not stirring it, you're churning it. I always find this works better to a bit of music. Alexa, play Little Richard. Alexa, stop. Okay, so there's a few things happen there. Obviously, you've had a bit of a dance. You've churned it up, you've mixed it together, and you've given it a little bit of dilution that needs from the ice. Now, you notice in your box you will have a sugar sachet. You might need this now, you might not, but we're going to find out. So what you're going to do, you're going to taste it. So grab one of your straws, put it to the bottom of the glass, put your finger over the straw, pull it out, that holds some liquid in the straw. Let go with your finger and you get just enough taste. If you think it's sweet enough, fine, leave it. If you think it's too sour and it tastes a bit tart, add your sugar sachet and give it another stir. That's just right for me, I'm really happy with that. So now we're going to finish it. More ice. I can't stress the importance of ice enough when you're making long and cool cocktails. It's really important. There's a common misconception that putting a lot of ice in a cocktail waters it down. It's actually the opposite. Not putting enough ice in a cocktail waters it down, because the warm liquids melt the ice a lot quicker. So it's like a battle of physics. You want the ice to win. So more ice in there. Then grab your bottle of cherry plum soda and top it up. Like so. Put your remaining straw down the side of the glass. Give it a little stir as you do it. And grab your sprig of mint that you saved.
Good stuff, yeah.
Give it a little tap on your hand. Just wakes it up a bit. And then just rub it around the rim of the glass. And sit that on the base of the straw, like so. And remember the rule, all drinks must be served with a smile.